Give me the green light.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Somerset Academy Charter High School, Somerset Arts Conservatory, the faculty, an amazing faculty at that, its staff, and of course, incredible student body, it is an honor to welcome everyone to today's commencement ceremony.
Stop!
My honor to present to you our keynote speaker, Mr. Duane Starks, a native of South Florida, who started his sports career with a local Miami Optimist football team at the early age of 8. Throughout his formative years, he continued to excel at the game of football, basketball, and track and field. By the time he entered high school at Miami Beach Senior High, he set several school records in multiple sports. Duane then graduated and knew that college was the next level. Following high school, he attended Holmes Community College of Mississippi, where he earned a starting position on their football squad. He then transferred to the University of Miami, ultimately becoming an outstanding defensive football player, which led him to become the NFL's 10th overall draft pick in '98 to the Baltimore Ravens. With Duane's cover skills, he quickly became one of the top NFL cornerbacks and contributed significantly starting quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens as he intercepted quarterback Kerry Collins, passed and returned 49 yards for a touchdown as the Ravens defeated the New York Giants on January 28, 2001, claiming the world title as the NFL Super Bowl 35 champions. He then moved on and signed a 5-year contract with the Cardinals. Then he was at the New England Patriots. Then he went to the Oakland Raiders, where he contributed in several games and also took on the role as a mentor and team leader alongside great veterans, Warren Sapp, Randy Moss, and several other great players. Now, today, Duane Starks is with us, and he gives back to the community through his Starks Charitable Foundation, which he has established in hopes of helping those less fortunate. Duane lives in Miami with his wife and 4 kids, and it gives me my great pleasure to welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Duane Starks.
How you doing? It's a pleasure for me to be here. The Somerset Academy, Dr. Ruth, Montero, my own faculty, thank you very much. Life Management, Wray, thank you for allowing me to come here and give a speech to you guys. Now, you guys are, your personalities are great. I mean, it's kind of hard to get up here and give a speech behind you guys because I'm not that funny. But at the same time, you know, I hear you saying a lot of good things about Mr. Montero, Dr. Ruth, but that's not what they were saying about you, you know, behind stage. They were saying, I don't know, you know. Anyway, my purpose for being here is to try to get you prepared mentally for the future. I mean, this is a stepping stone in your life, which is very important for you. I mean, I graduated from the University of Miami, but I didn't do it right away. So when I think about it, I think about the things that I should have done back then. But like I say, my wife doesn't think it's funny at all when I say I graduated 10th of my class. And a lot of people applaud, like, yeah, 10th of your class, wow. It's like, no, I graduated 10th of my NFL class. I was basically the 10th pick on the overall, you know, 10th overall pick in the 1998 draft. But when I did graduate in 05, because I left school early and I came back, I sat right in the front with all the smart people. I sat right in the front with all the smart people. But that doesn't mean I deserved it. I was the NFL player that came back and graduated, so President Elena said, hey, I want you to sit up here and we're going to showboat the fact that you came back to school. And the reason I'm saying that is, you guys have done a great job. I've heard a lot of, just joking about that, I heard a lot of great things about you in the back. They say this is the best class ever. I've learned a lot of things throughout my transition from high school to college, from college to my professional career. And along the way, I've stumbled. I picked myself up and continued to move on. Now, whether you're in the front of the class or in the back of the class, it doesn't make a difference right now. So when you start this journey in your college career or whatever profession that you're going into after graduation, as you live and learn how to live and continue to live your life and know how to live your life from those mistakes or from those bloopers or whatever it is that's going to take you to get to the next level. My journey from high school, I ended up going to a community college in Mississippi. Now I'm leaving Miami, traffic lights, buildings, just the joyous life, we would all say, paradise. And going into Mississippi, where we had 2 stop signs and 1 traffic light. It's like, wow. At that point, I knew I had to focus. I had to get myself together, realize what did I want to do with my career, and move forward. So I've learned from my mistakes and said, okay, this is what I have to do to move forward. Now, no one is going to tell you that life is not going to be a cakewalk from this point on. It's just not. But I'm here to tell you that. I'm going to be a realist about the whole situation. It's not going to be a cakewalk unless you make it, unless you make the effort to make it as easy as possible by preparing your life, by preparing each and every day on what the professors ask you to do or what your boss asks you to do on your job, and be the best that you can be, and it makes it much simpler. Now, I can't forget the parents. I'm going to talk to you for a second. It's not over. I know you're glad for some of these kids to be out of your homes, but it's not over. I have an 18-year-old son myself. He's graduated from high school, and it was the most joyous day of my life to see all the hard work that I put in, all the discipline that I tried to instill into my kid, and to see him walk in front of me and receive his diploma was the most exciting thing besides me winning the Super Bowl championship or me graduating myself. So congratulations to the parents. I'm going to get you guys upstairs to exercise a little bit. I want everyone on that end all the way to right here to stand up 1 second. And this is a point I'm making for your students and for your child. How you doing? Waving in the back. There you. Now, I would say that's about 60% of the children, correct? I could be wrong. I'm just trying to gauge it out. 60% of NBA players either go bankrupt or file for divorce 5 years after they retire. It's alarming to say all of those people file for bankruptcy after making millions of dollars. The NFL, 78% of professional athletes, which I'm not going to ask you to stand, it's going to work. But I would say 78% of the NFL has those same statistics. They either file for bankruptcy 5 years and file for divorce, 3 to 5 years after they retire. So you make your decision. As you live and learn, try to learn from other people's mistakes, not your own. So I don't have a whole lot of time, and I want to be serious and get to the point. And I thank you guys again for having me here. And I wish I had a lot more time, but I know how graduations are. So hey, as you live and learn how to live and choose the way you live your life. Thank you.
Let's have another round of applause for NFL career Wray Summers. Very tough journey.
For starts, we would all like to thank you for coming out to take time out of your busy schedule to speak at this year's commencement ceremony. I am sure that your words of wisdom have provided inspiration to our graduates for years to come. On behalf of the class of 2011, I would like to present this plaque as a token of gratitude and a donation in the name of our Somerset Academy seniors to the Starks Charitable Foundation. We thank you for your contribution to our community and possible message. Thank you guys.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like